A concussion is classified or is a subset of a mild traumatic brain injury, which is typically caused by an injury to the head or neck that can give rise to forces that can cause a transient disturbance to brain function.
Okay. Many sports, including rugby, cheerleading, and especially football, are facing serious concerns when it comes to concussions. North Carolina high school football participants are in a steady decline because of parents' fears of long-lasting effects.
So there is no cookie cutter treatment for a concussion. It's a condition that is treated using primarily rest as the mainstay of treatment. We encourage rest, physical and cognitive rest, to help manage and alleviate symptoms. Based on the symptoms that a patient presents with, we can give certain recommendations about medicines we can use to help improve headaches or improve mood disturbances associated with concussive injuries or improve sleep disturbances associated with those injuries as well.
There are tools to help parents feel safer when their child does sustain a traumatic brain injury, but the fear is that the education may scare parents away completely.
For the athlete, most often the concern is the immediate impact to participation in sport. Athletes, they love to play the sport that they're passionate about and oftentimes can downplay or even minimize or hide the symptoms they're experiencing in an effort to be able to compete. Certainly long-term, athletes are concerned about the chronic traumatic encephalopathy diagnosis that has been sensationalized in the media, and the long-term effects that can carry. Most parents are concerned about the long-term effects on their health in terms of how long the symptoms will last, if it will have any impact on their academic or sport career, if they will suffer any lasting consequences of repetitive injuries.
One kid who isn't worried about it is June Gill Jr., son of Allison Page. He's an 11-year-old who plays both rugby and football. He hopes to play for many years to come.
Yeah, you gotta run, dude.
Whoop. Here we go.
Go, Alex!
Make them earn it.
Rock! Go to the outside! Go!
Come on, run, boy.
Don't run to the side!
That's it.
Oh, yes. And this
Good night, girls.
There you go, baby!
Good night, girls.
Harding University High School is one of a handful of schools that have less than desirable playing conditions. Although Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools has made strides to fix up their field, they are miles away from a more permanent solution.
Field house, number one, is right there off the field. Harding doesn't have that. The turf field, number two, Harding doesn't have that. Very nice stands to sit in. Number three, Harding doesn't have that. Number four, an 8-lane track, Harding doesn't have that. So, and you could pick about any number of schools to say this school has this and Harding doesn't have that. I don't think there's one school within CMS that's in the condition that Harding is in. We followed up with an email. They told us to keep making noise. So we're going back down there again, and we're going to make some more noise, and hopefully that'll result in something. There's an epidemic of kids transferring in athletics and moving around. And when you don't have, halfway decent facilities, no one's proud to be playing at that school.
Right.
You're going to leave your school and go somewhere else that has a better facility and, newer things, new uniforms and, things of that nature. Facilities fall back on the school system. I mean, even in the best schools, like your Ardrey Kills, your Huffs, Mallard Creeks. Those facilities were put in place by CMS.
Right.
So the inequity lies on CMS. It's not that they went out and got a whole bunch of corporate sponsors and money and they built those facilities. That wasn't the case. All those schools are newer, but even you look at a West Meck. West Meck has a brand new stadium. You look at Olympic. Olympic has a brand new stadium.
West Charlotte.
West Charlotte was a grant.
Right.
But still they had some help.
Right.
And then Barry, the one that we talked about the most.
Right.
They just got approved for a new stadium. Built in 2004. We have a much bigger need.
Right.
Why have we been ignored for so many years when all the other schools just on the west side have gotten those improvements? But I don't know if that necessarily has an effect on what's going on now. Because, we have, 1,500 students, and the way the city keeps growing and the gentrification going on, the school zone, kids are going to pour into Harvey, and we need it. I mean, it's just not fair. Hopefully they can find some solutions to start fixing some of these items. I understand everything can't be done immediately, but we would just like someone to tell us, something is going to get done and let us know what that is so we can give, our athletes and kids some hope, into being at Harvard.